issue I'd like to talk to you about today is a worldwide problem of sex trafficking. You might be asking yourself, how is this a worldwide problem and how does it affect me and you? Well, it is an issue that is often unspoken of and misinterpreted. The victims aren't only women and young girls, it also affects men and young boys, according to an article on the American Physiological Association website written by Rebecca Fairley Rainey on April 2017. It could happen to not only yourself but to someone you know. Imagine you're walking around in the mall, minding your own business, and you're not paying attention to your surroundings, and all of a sudden you are being whisked away, and the next thing you know you're being sold for sex and you can't do anything about it. The Polaris Project defines sex trafficking as a business of stealing freedom in exchange for profit. It's a scary thought to think about, but we shouldn't have to worry about that when we're out shopping or walking around at the park. This issue isn't only in the United States, it happens all over the world in countries such as Africa, Brazil, and small little islands such as Fiji. There are many nonprofit organizations that are trying to help the victims of sex trafficking, but one I'd like to talk to you about today is called For the Silent, and they are based in Tyler, Texas. This organization helps young girls and teens in jail and after school to teach them about sex trafficking and exploitation and the warning signs of sex trafficking. This organization also goes into schools to talk to the students about sex trafficking and the warning signs and how to prevent it from happening to them. For the Silent has 5 programs. One of them is called Survivor Care. It helps the survivors of sex trafficking with case management, housing coordination, empowerment services, and it helps the girls to stay safe and for them to talk to law enforcement with their investigations. You can help For the Silent by making a monthly donation, a one-time donation, or even volunteering. You don't have to be a volunteer just because you want to help. They need volunteers of all kinds of skills and abilities. Many volunteers are bakers, florists, and even artists. I believe this organization needs all the help that they can get. To become a volunteer, you're helping these young girls find their voice and to help them become close to normal again. To volunteer or to make a monthly or one-time donation, you can visit their website at forthesilent.org.